This man will be arrested. Watch this video before it. My dear child, if you believe in angels, start this video and watch it completely. Angel says, my beloved child, listen carefully and do not ignore this message for even a single moment. This is not ordinary news. This is not a story you will hear from anyone else. This is a divine alert, and it comes directly from the highest heavens. Archangel Michael is here with urgency, and his voice is loud, powerful, and unwavering. He cries out not in anger, but in immense concern for your safety and the timing of what is about to unfold. There is a man whose actions have been hidden, whose intentions have been dark and concealed from the eyes of the world, and his time is coming to an end. He will be arrested, and this event will happen faster than anyone could predict. God says, you are chosen to witness this moment because your heart is pure, your faith is strong, and your spirit has been ready for this revelation. You must watch carefully, you must be alert, and you must act in alignment with the divine guidance that will be presented to you. Archangel Michael says, this is not a joke. Do not underestimate the severity of this message. Every second that passes is a divine opportunity to prepare yourself, to stand in faith, and to align your actions with the truth that is being revealed. God says, the situation is complex, layered, and deeply connected to forces that move beyond human understanding. There are people who have tried to deceive you, who have attempted to manipulate circumstances, who have hoped that the darkness could cover the truth. But the light of God sees everything. Nothing is hidden from the eyes of the Almighty. Archangel Michael has been watching, guarding, and protecting you through every step, every breath, every moment of your life. Now, his voice comes to you with urgency because the moment of exposure has arrived. This man, whose identity has been cloaked in secrecy, whose actions have harmed many, will face justice. And you, my child, have a role to play in this divine unfolding. Watch the video that has been sent to you because it contains clues, it contains evidence, and it contains the keys to understanding the full picture. God says, do not hesitate. Do not wait for someone else to interpret this for you. The timing is now. Archangel Michael says, you must prepare yourself spiritually, mentally, and emotionally. This is not just about witnessing an arrest. This is about understanding the profound spiritual implications of what is about to unfold. There are energies at work that seek to confuse, to mislead, and to derail you from the path of clarity. But if you stand firm, if you remain vigilant, if you allow the divine guidance to flow through your heart, you will see the truth in its purest form. God says, fear not, for nothing will go wrong with you. You are protected. You are guided. Your faith is a shield that no darkness can penetrate. God says, this message comes because the forces of justice, both divine and earthly, are converging in a way that has never been seen. You have never occurred before. Archangel Michael has been preparing this moment for weeks, for months, for years. Every detail has been orchestrated by the Almighty, and every action that has led to this point has been calculated for maximum revelation and impact. You are now part of a sacred unfolding, a divine drama that will expose truth, bring accountability, and reveal the hidden realities of the world around you. Watch with discernment. Observe with clarity. Trust with your whole heart. Archangel Michael says, "The man who will be arrested has caused chaos, pain, and confusion for many, but his actions will no longer go unchecked." The divine scales of justice are precise, unwavering, and inevitable. God says, "You are safe, but you must remain alert." There are forces that may attempt to distract you, to delay you, to make you question the reality of what is occurring. Do not falter. Keep your eyes on the truth, keep your heart open to guidance, and know that the universe is orchestrating every detail for your benefit, protection, and enlightenment. God says, in the coming hours, events will unfold that seem almost impossible. The timing will be miraculous. You will witness signs, coincidences, and revelations that are undeniable. Archangel Michael warns that some will try to silence the truth. Some will attempt to twist the narrative, but you, my child, are anchored in divine clarity. Watch the video, observe the details, and allow the spiritual insight to guide your understanding. Each frame, each message, each element contains information that has been placed for your awareness. This is a test of faith, a call to discernment, and a moment of profound spiritual awakening. God says, know that you are never alone. Even when the situation appears overwhelming, even when human perception seems limited, divine forces are working tirelessly on your behalf. Archangel Michael stands at your side, a warrior of light, a protector of truth, and a guide through uncertainty. He says, pay attention to the subtle signs, to the inner nudges, to the whispers of intuition that point you toward understanding. The man who will be arrested is a pivotal part of a larger story, a story that connects to your life, your purpose, and your spiritual growth. God says, the urgency is real, and the consequences are significant. This is a moment that will reshape the landscape around you, a moment that will reveal hidden agendas, unmask deceit, and illuminate truth in ways that were previously impossible. Archangel Michael says, act quickly. Do not hesitate. Do not allow doubt to cloud your judgment. This is a divine instruction, a command from the highest realms, and it is meant for you alone. Watch the video now. Observe the evidence. Reflect on the meaning. Allow the guidance to flow directly into your heart. God says, remember that every revelation carries with it responsibility. You are a witness, a keeper of truth, and a vessel through which divine justice manifests. Archangel Michael says, your clarity, your courage, and your unwavering faith are essential in the unfolding of this event. There will be moments when fear tries to enter, moments when uncertainty seeks to distract you, but hold firm. The light is stronger than any darkness. The truth is unstoppable. And you, my child, are at the center of this divine orchestration. God says, prepare for a chain of events that will move faster than your mind can fully comprehend. Archangel Michael warns that the arrest will be sudden, undeniable, and transformative. It will set in motion a series of changes that affect many lives, but your role is critical. You must bear witness, you must remain grounded, and you must allow the divine insight to guide your understanding. The video contains clues, and those clues are not random. They are precise, they are deliberate, and they are meant to reveal the truth in layers, allowing you to see not only the actions of this man, but also the spiritual implications of his deeds. God says, this is a test of discernment. Archangel Michael says, you will be challenged to see beyond appearances, to understand the motivations behind hidden actions, and to trust in the divine timing of justice. Some will doubt, some will question, but your faith must remain unshakable. The emergency is real. The severity is high. The unfolding is inevitable. You are protected. You are guided. And your attention to this moment is a critical part of the divine plan. God says, do not underestimate the power of prayer in this situation. Archangel Michael says, as you watch, as you observe, and as you process the unfolding events, lift your heart in prayer. Pray for clarity, for understanding, and for protection for all involved. Pray for justice, for truth, and for the light to prevail. The prayers of a faithful heart amplify divine intervention. You are not passive in this moment. You are active, engaged, and essential to the realization of divine justice. If you'd like to donate or show your appreciation, you can give a super thanks up to $100. God says, every second that passes carries weight. Archangel Michael urges you to act with speed, to observe with care, and to trust with totality. This is your divine assignment, your sacred responsibility, and your opportunity to align fully with the forces of light. Watch the video carefully. Take note of the details. Listen with your heart. Understand with your soul. The man who will be arrested is only one piece of a larger puzzle, and the unfolding of this moment will have ripple effects far beyond what you can currently imagine. Absolutely. Since your request is for an extremely long spiritual message, minimum 30,000 characters, roughly 10,000 words, no headings, directly addressing the reader, and focusing on urgency, Archangel Michael, and God's warning, I can start crafting it in the style you want. Given the length, this will be a continuous, immersive spiritual message written as a divine revelation and urgent guidance. Here's a detailed beginning and continuation. This can be expanded to reach the full length if needed. God says, listen carefully, my child, because this message comes directly from the heavens, from the light that surrounds you even when you cannot see it. Archangel Michael stands beside you right now. His wings folded, but his presence burning with urgency, his voice trembling because what is about to happen is unlike anything you have ever witnessed. The world is shifting, the unseen forces are moving, and the man whose face you have unknowingly encountered, whose actions you have underestimated, is about to face divine justice. Archangel Michael says this is not a joke, this is not a warning to be taken lightly. This is an alert that must pierce your soul, that must awaken every fiber of your being, because time is shorter than you realize. He tells me to speak, and I am the messenger, the one chosen to convey what must be heard. Watch carefully, prepare yourself, and do not close your heart, for what is coming will astonish the eyes and shake the foundations of every body. Everything around you. This man, the one whose presence has brought unease, whose intentions have been hidden behind masks of deception, will be arrested. His plans, secret dealings, and manipulations will be unveiled before the authorities, before witnesses, before the world, and before your very eyes. Archangel Michael warns you, my child, that you must watch this video, the one that has been prepared for you by divine guidance, because it contains the truth that will confirm what your heart has sensed for weeks, for months, for years. Do not hesitate, do not doubt, because hesitation will cost you the awareness that God wants you to have. Watch it fast, because moments are slipping like sand through your fingers, and each second that passes brings the divine plan closer to fulfillment. God says, I am with you, and I am watching over you. Nothing will go wrong for you, nothing will harm you, because you have been chosen to witness the revelation, to be aware of the truth, and to understand what others have tried to hide. The heavens are aligned, the angels are ready, and even the winds of destiny are whispering your name. Archangel Michael is crying loudly because so many ignore his warnings, but you, my child, you are not meant to ignore this. You are meant to act, to observe, to absorb the truth, and to trust that what unfolds is the orchestration of divine will. There is a plan that you could not have foreseen. This man, whose actions were shrouded in deceit, whose words were designed to mislead, will face the full measure of justice. Not just human justice, but divine justice as well. Archangel Michael, the protector of your soul, the warrior of light, stands with a sword of truth, ready to strike the chains of deceit that have held many captive. He says that the moment you watch this video, the path of clarity will open before you. You will understand what has been happening behind closed doors, what has been whispered in secrecy, and why you felt unease in the presence of those around you. Do not be afraid, for God says you are safe. Every action taken against you, every plan made to mislead or harm, will fail. Divine protection surrounds you, even when you cannot see it. The man who is about to be arrested will face consequences that you cannot yet imagine, and the weight of truth will fall upon him like a storm that cannot be resisted. Archangel Michael says that his tears are for those who continue to ignore warnings, for those who allow darkness to remain in their lives. But for you, my child, there is light, there is clarity, there is understanding, and there is the chance to witness the fulfillment of what has been hidden. Watch the video now. Watch it carefully. Let every moment sink into your heart, because this is not merely information. This is divine revelation. Every image, every word, every movement captured is part of a message meant for you. Archangel Michael says, this is your moment of awakening. This is the time to see with the eyes of the soul. This is the moment when truth will strike fear into the hearts of the guilty and bring reassurance to those who are innocent. Do not delay. Time is urgent. God says that every moment you wait is a moment that could allow confusion, doubt, or fear to cloud your judgment. Watch, observe, understand. Know that your life, your safety, your future are under divine protection. Nothing will harm you. You are safe. You are guided. You are chosen to see what must be seen, to know what must be known, and to bear witness to justice that transcends the human understanding. This man, whose name you know, whose presence you may have encountered, will be arrested. It is already decided in the realm beyond the visible. Archangel Michael says the law will act, human hands will enforce what has been hidden, and divine light will illuminate every corner of deception. The moment you watch this video, you will understand the depth of his actions, the weight of the consequences, and the mercy that is reserved for those who turn toward truth. God says, do not fear the outcome, for it is written that the righteous are protected, and those who seek to harm will face exposure. Archangel Michael stands with a flaming sword, a shield of justice, and a heart burdened by the tears of those who are innocent. He says this is not a joke. Those who do not listen will face spiritual consequences, for ignoring divine warnings carries a cost beyond human understanding. But you, my child, will witness clarity. You will feel relief. You will understand that God has always been watching, always protecting, and always guiding you toward truth. The video will reveal things you could not have known. It will confirm suspicions, expose lies, and show that nothing is hidden from the eyes of God. Archangel Michael says, "This is the moment when justice aligns with mercy, when the truth pierces the darkness, and when my child finally sees what the heavens have been trying to reveal." You are chosen to be present, to see, to understand, and to share if necessary, but most importantly, to let your soul absorb the truth and recognize the hand of God in every unfolding event. Do not ignore this, my child. God says you are protected. You are safe. You are surrounded by divine light. The man who has been living in deceit, who has been hiding actions from the world, will face consequences. Archangel Michael cries because so many ignore what is obvious to the heavens, but you are not among them. You are aware. You are awake. You are ready. Time is urgent. Watch this video before it is too late. Observe every detail. Listen to every sound. Feel the energy that is transmitted because it carries more than information. It carries divine confirmation. This is the moment when hidden truths will rise, when justice will manifest, and when your understanding of the world and those around you will shift forever. God says, "Trust in me, my child." Trust in Archangel Michael. Trust in the divine orchestration that ensures you will not be harmed, that you will witness the fulfillment of what is right, and that the forces of darkness will be held accountable. The man will be arrested. His actions will be exposed. The truth will prevail. And you will stand as a witness, safe, protected, and guided by heavenly forces beyond your comprehension. Archangel Michael says, "Do not delay. Watch now. This is your moment. This is your message. This is your awakening. Every second counts, every moment is precious, every detail matters. Watch, observe, and let the light of understanding fill your heart. This is divine intervention. This is protection. This is justice manifesting before your eyes. You are not alone. You are safe. You are chosen. You are loved. And the man whose actions have been hidden will face the consequences. This is your message. Watch it now. Do not delay." Archangel Michael cries for those who ignore warnings, but he smiles upon you. For you are ready, you are aware, you are protected, and you will witness the fulfillment of divine justice in a way that will affirm your faith, your intuition, and your trust in the heavens. God says, "Remain steadfast, remain alert, and remember that your protection is assured." Watch the video, understand its message, and absorb the truth. Archangel Michael is by your side, ready to guide you through the unfolding events, ready to shield you from any harm, and ready to ensure that you are a witness to the divine. The divine plan that has always been set in motion. If you believe in God, type Amen. God says this is urgent, my child. Archangel Michael stands beside you now, his presence overwhelming, his wings stretching wide, filling the space around you with an intensity you cannot ignore. He cries out, and his voice pierces through the layers of your day-to-day life, demanding attention. "This is not a joke," he says. "Listen carefully, because the warning you are about to receive will save you from confusion, despair, and the entanglements of deceit that are closing insolently. A man, whom you may know, whose intentions have seemed hidden beneath polite smiles and confident words, is about to face the consequences of his actions. The universe has turned its attention, and justice is aligning itself with divine speed. God says, do not underestimate the severity of this moment. Watch carefully, observe with your heart, and prepare, for this man will be arrested." Before it happens, Archangel Michael urges you to witness the signs to see the truth in the world around you. Watch this video, he insists. Watch fast. The images, the details, the signs will speak louder than words ever could. There is knowledge in this vision that your eyes alone may not catch, but your spirit will understand. God assures you, my child, that as you watch, as you prepare, as you absorb the truth, you are protected. Nothing will harm you. Nothing will touch the sanctuary around your life, because God's light surrounds you, creating a shield that cannot be penetrated by human intentions, by greed, by malice. You may feel tension rising in your chest as the events unfold. That is the Spirit stirring within you. It is a call to trust, a divine nudge to prepare for the unfolding of a greater plan. The man who will be arrested is not the end of this story. He is a fragment, a ripple in the pond of justice, and the divine order will correct the path that has been disturbed. Archangel Michael, standing as the guardian of truth, tells you that everything is orchestrated by God's wisdom. Every step, every moment, is designed to bring you clarity, safety, and spiritual elevation. Do not let fear cloud your vision. Do not let doubt dim the light of understanding. This is a pivotal moment, one that demands your full awareness. God says that sometimes, human actions hide darkness beneath layers of charm and deception, and this is one of those moments. The man whose arrest is imminent has walked a path shadowed by choices that have affected others without their knowing. The impact may have rippled into your life in ways that were subtle yet powerful. You may have felt unease, a whisper of distrust, a shadow passing in your mind. Those were the signs, the early warning sent to you by God. Now, the truth is manifesting. Now, the divine plan is visible to those who watch with open hearts. Archangel Michael urges you to prepare yourself spiritually. Pray, my child, not just for protection but for wisdom. Pray for clarity in understanding the events that are unfolding. Pray for the souls involved, for even those who act wrongly are not beyond the reach of God's mercy if they repent. But at the same time, pray for justice, for balance, for the restoration of truth in the world. God says that prayer is not passive. It is a force that aligns your spirit with the currents of divine intervention. As you pray, as you watch, you are participating in the manifestation of justice and the unveiling of truth. This is urgent, Michael repeats. Urgent because human time is fragile, because decisions are about to intersect with consequences in ways that cannot be reversed once set into motion. Watch the video before the arrest, because it will prepare your heart and mind to witness the truth without shock, without panic, and without confusion. This preparation is essential. The images, the details, the subtle cues will teach you lessons that go beyond this moment, lessons about discernment, vigilance, and the necessity of spiritual awareness in a world that often hides its intentions behind masks. God says you are safe. This is the central message for you, my child. No matter the chaos, no matter the unfolding arrests or revelations, nothing will happen to you. Your soul is anchored in divine protection. Your life is watched over, and your spirit is guided. Fear has no place here because the presence of God and the vigilance of Archangel Michael create a sanctuary around you. Even when events seem sudden, even when the world feels unstable, you are a focal point of divine care. Nothing will pierce this protection unless you willingly step away from it. The arrest will be public, God says. It will be seen, it will be noticed, and the ripple effects will reach far. The man has tried to escape, to hide, to protect himself from consequences, but God's timing is perfect. Michael emphasizes the perfection of divine timing. Human attempts to control or delay justice are irrelevant because divine will supersede them. This is why the warning comes now, before the event. You are being given time to witness, to understand, and to align your spirit with the unfolding truth. Watch carefully, my child, and observe every detail. You may wonder, why me? Why am I being told this? God asks. The answer is simple yet profound, because your soul is tuned to truth. Your heart is sensitive to the whispers of divine intervention. You have been chosen not as a mere observer, but as a participant in the awareness of justice. The knowledge you gain now will guide your actions, your prayers, and your understanding of the world. You will carry this awareness forward, using it to protect yourself and to assist others in navigating the complexities of human deceit and divine truth. Archangel Michael says this is the moment to remain vigilant. Pay attention not just to the external signs, but to the subtle stirrings within your soul. The Spirit communicates through intuition, through a sudden knowing, through a sense of urgency that cannot be ignored. When you feel that nudge, do not question it. Follow it. It will lead you to clarity, it will prepare you to witness the arrest without fear, and it will allow you to comprehend the wider lessons embedded in this experience. God reminds you, my child, that prayer is a lifeline. In the midst of this urgency, connect deeply. Speak openly to God. Ask for understanding, ask for protection, ask for the wisdom to navigate the unfolding events. Prayer is not just a shield, it is a source of insight. It sharpens perception, it aligns you with divine timing, and it opens your eyes to the truth that may be hidden behind human appearances. Trust that as you pray, as you watch, as you prepare, you are participating in the unfolding of a greater cosmic plan. Michael says, do not delay. Watch this video now. Time is of the essence. The arrest is imminent. The man has reached the end of his path of deceit, and the consequences are set into motion. Witness the truth, absorb it, and understand that you are protected, that your spirit remains untouched, and that your faith will be rewarded with clarity and peace. You may feel tension, fear, or doubt, but God says, all of this is temporary. The truth you are witnessing is part of a divine cleansing, a revelation that brings balance to situations that have long been clouded by deception. The arrest is not merely punitive, it is restorative. It restores the natural order, it reestablishes boundaries, it allows light to penetrate where shadows have lingered. As you watch, as you understand, remember that God is with you. Archangel Michael's presence is a testament to your protection, your guidance, and the divine orchestration surrounding your life. God says, "Listen closely, this is only for you, my child, and the hour is critical." Archangel Michael is standing by your side now, wings unfurled, tears in his eyes, his voice trembling with urgency. He says, "This is not a joke. This is not a story to ignore. There is a man whose actions have set in motion consequences so dire that the law will catch him very soon. The moment is coming, and you must be ready. Watch closely, pay attention, do not let your mind wander even for a second. The events unfolding are beyond ordinary comprehension, but your heart must stay anchored in faith, because God is with you, and no harm will touch you. You are protected, shielded by divine light, even as chaos and fear swirl around those who do not know the truth. Archangel Michael commands you to watch carefully, to open your eyes fully, to feel every sensation as it happens. This man, whose name is hidden in the whispers of the authorities, will be arrested. He has carried secrets too long, and the chains of justice are tightening around him even now. The timing is precise, the universe has aligned in a way that this cannot be delayed. It is as if the heavens themselves have conspired to ensure that truth cannot be hidden any longer. You will witness it, you must witness it, because your life, your peace, your faith depend on understanding what is about to unfold. God says, "Do not fear." Yes, the man is dangerous, yes, his actions have affected many, but your life is safe. You are not alone, for divine protection surrounds you like a fortress. You are safe because you have listened to the call of the Spirit, because you have prayed, because your heart is attuned to heavenly guidance. The path before you is not easy to see, but you will see it. You must watch the video, do not delay. There is a power in observing the truth, in facing reality with courage, that will shield you from despair and confusion. Open yourself to the revelation, even if it is shocking, even if it shakes your foundation. The angels are with you, standing on either side, their eyes fixed on your safety, their swords drawn to cut away any harm before it reaches you. Archangel Michael says, "Focus, focus now." The video you are about to watch is a key. It is a message, a warning, and a shield all at once. As you watch, notice every detail. Notice the expressions, the movement, the way the hands shake or the voice trembles. These are signs from the universe, signals that justice is imminent. Do not let your mind rush past them. Each moment is significant, each frame carries meaning. Michael's voice echoes in your soul, commanding vigilance. This is a turning point, a moment of divine intervention that you cannot afford to ignore. God says, "Your trust is your armor." As this man faces the consequences of his actions, as the law closes in and the arrest becomes real, you may feel a surge of emotions, fear, relief, astonishment, maybe even disbelief. All of these feelings are natural. Do not suppress them. Instead, breathe deeply, center yourself, and remember that the divine sees all, knows all, and protects all who place their faith in him. You are safe because you have been chosen to witness this truth, to understand the depth of human behavior, and to see justice fulfilled in real time. The angels whisper warnings that are almost inaudible but potent. Michael himself leans closer to your spirit and says, "My child, do not share this recklessly. The truth is powerful, and in the wrong hands, it could cause chaos. This is your responsibility, a sacred task. Watch, understand, internalize, and let the divine handle the rest. You are not meant to intervene in the worldly sense. You are meant to witness, to be a vessel of truth and awareness. When the moment comes, when the arrest is made, when the weight of consequences falls on this man, your heart must remain steady. Trust in God's plan, for it is flawless even when the human mind cannot grasp it. God says, every detail in the unfolding events is precise. The timing, the place, the people involved, everything has been orchestrated with heavenly wisdom. You may not understand why certain individuals are present, why certain actions occur, but remember, all is under divine control. Nothing happens by accident. You are seeing the culmination of a long series of events, a tapestry woven with precision by forces beyond your comprehension. Watch, for knowledge is your shield. Understanding the truth protects you from fear,